Welcome, I'm Rabbi Phil Bressler of Beit Am in Corvallis, Oregon. This is the daily summary video for the Kitzur Shulchan Aruch Yomi Daily Halacha Learning Project, covering the passage from Siman 117, Seif 5, to Siman 117, Seif 11. You can find links to the Hebrew and English text of this passage and to the calendar of upcoming passages in this video's description. Continuing in Siman 117 with various miscellaneous halachot related to chametz. So the Kitzur worries about honey. Again, that's what kosher for Passover hechshers are for today. Just like I mentioned at the end of yesterday's video, these are things that are not actually chametz, but sometimes may have chametz involved in the preparation. So just look out for that hechsher to make sure there's no chametz involved. Kitzur talks about what's called matzah ashira, enriched or rich matzah. Egg matzah is the most common variety you see of this. Matzah doesn't taste great, and sometimes it's a hardship for people to eat it. That's usually the sick or the elderly. My wife really likes egg matzah and prefers it. You can mix in eggs or fruit juice or wine or milk, etc. For folks, although generally it's not ideal. Unenriched matzah is considered the ideal. Don't mix these kinds of matzah with water, presumably because the worry would be it could turn into chametz. You also cannot fulfill the mitzvah of achilat matzah, eating matzah at the Passover Seder, using egg matzah. Kitzur also says, unless it's urgent, don't even bake this stuff. However, it's actually really easily available from most manufacturers today. You should be extra careful feeding grain to your animals during Pesach. Make sure to keep it dry. Make sure there's no leftovers that could get wet and turn into chametz. Keep well away from chametz all week, even if it's not yours, even if it belongs to someone else, even if it's for someone else, even if it's not bought with your money, etc., etc., etc. There should be no benefiting from chametz during Pesach. Don't even take any chances. Don't rent your animal or a room out to a non-Jew during Pesach who's going to use it for chametz-related activities. Remember, no benefiting from chametz. However, it's okay to rent for an unspecified purpose. This is only if you know that that's what they're going to use it for, that it's prohibited. If it's for an unspecified purpose, but you're pretty sure they're going to use it for chametz, but you haven't specified that as part of the deal, it's okay to do it, because then you benefit regardless of whatever they choose to do or not do with it. You're not actually benefiting directly from the chametz. Finally, food for your non-Jewish hired servant. Say you have a day laborer in your home and you're responsible as part of your working relationship with them to feed them. It's best to give them money and then just say, go ahead and eat. Go ahead and buy whatever you're going to buy with this money. Same as with renting out your animal or your room. You're paying them regardless of what they choose to buy and eat. It's better to make sure that you have no connection to the actual purchasing. You're just giving them sort of a food budget. That way you're not directly purchasing any chametz. That's all for today. As always, our learning is dedicated to Rabbi Shlomo Gansfried, the author of the Kitzur, and the historic Jewish community of Uzhhorod, Ukraine. We'll see you tomorrow.